and grilling like a pro.
This summer, grill like a pro with Bud and Bud Light. Stock up today. Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, and Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, this is former Badger Pro Football Hall of Famer Joe Thomas. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison. Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. This is Owen Dimple with your Sports Center update, brought to you by Madison Axe. Enjoy axe throwing, craft beer, bags, shuffleboard, and more fun at Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Visit MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today. Big day for high school football in Madison today and tomorrow as well. Zimbrick Honda's championship presentation of the WIAA state football games are live and can be found exclusively on the ESPN Wisconsin App and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel all day long. The first game this morning was Kenosha St. Joseph claiming the Division 7 title over Cochrane Fountain City. The Division 6 title game was dominated by Darlington over Edgar. Next up is the Division 5 game between Mayville and Northwestern, starting here shortly. And the Division 4 game featuring Little Chute and Winneconne will be the nightcap at approximately 7 p.m. And don't forget, we'll have every game tomorrow for Divisions 1 through 3 starting at 9:30 a.m. Also on tap for tonight, the Milwaukee Bucks take on the Philadelphia 76ers at 7. You can tune into the pregame show starting at 6:30 right here on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's home of Bucks basketball. And now, Jim, Matt, and Molly starts now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
So I guess we'll go see the band.
Did you hate the band just as much like when LaCrone was the main guy?
Yeah, why would I not? Like,
LaCrone was his guy.
It was such a big deal.
No, it
band was such a big deal.
Nobody gave a flying flip.
Oh my gosh, so you've probably never been to the spring band concert.
No.
Oh
why
my
would I go to the spring band concert?
Because LaCrone came in on like wires one time. It was amazing. Does his own stunts. He's like Tom Cruise. Ooh.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown. Primetime always shine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbon Talking text line. List is more.
Ham
the
cam.
Ham Cam is in full effect on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I can
and
imagine.
you can stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app as the Ham Cam if you do not know. If you're not watching us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Matt, every time we reference the ESPN Madison YouTube stream is basically the Jumbotron kid.
Yep.
And then he waves. And
Mom, I'm on TV.
A little unknown thing about Matt Hamilton, he refuses to go to games unless they're going to put him on the Jumbotron.
Is that true?
That's not true. But
Are you sure?
I do like being on the Jumbotron.
So wait, we're going to the Badger game this weekend against Illinois.
Yeah.
Do we have any connects to get Matt onto the Jumbotron?
I think we should. But I don't know.
We have a guy named Mark Tauscher, color analyst for the Badgers
True.
Radio Network. Maybe
But here's the
he
thing,
can put in
Molly.
a good word.
If Matt's on the Jumbotron, that means you're on the Jumbotron.
I don't care.
Okay.
As long as we're not on Kiss Cam, I'm good. Because that'd be weird.
Kiss Cam.
I'd be like, he's my brother.
Yeah, sister.
You guys can pull that off, though.
Not to make it weird, but I would.
Yeah. Fair.
That would make it less weird than you kissing him. So
Definitely would. Definitely would. make it
Now,
less
if
weird.
Ryan and Jen's friend get on the Kiss Cam, all right.
I got a little update on that.
Do you have an update? Wait, what?
Just a little. It's a heartwarming meet cute. Everyone's getting in on this.
Mm-hmm.
Molly and I were at a meeting at Stoughton Health today, and we were talking with someone that works there, and I said, Jen's friend. And, I was like, do you know Jen Hamilton? She goes, yeah, I know Jen Hamilton. And I said, oh, we're doing this whole thing of someone that Jen knows that works at Stoughton Health somewhere is doing this whole thing, Jen's friend. And they're like, oh, cool, awesome. And so now it's like a whole big meet cute.
Yeah, now Stone Up knows about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, no kidding.
So now they sponsored it now. So cool. There's a Kiss Cam. And,
Kiss Cam brought to you by Stone
and
Up.
we're live streaming the whole thing. So.
Healthy living.
Yeah.
And you get 1 year of hip replacement surgery if needed.
Oh, good for you if you do.
I was going to say, that might be a very good sign in that case.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You put it together.
Anyways, I saw Matt on the way in today.
Did you?
Well,
Yeah, you
we
guys
both-
were both late because, I forgot that John Nolan is under construction.
Yeah.
It's just not always bad.
It's
Today it was bad.
Don't even. The 3 times that I've taken it in the last, 3 weeks or so, it's been trash.
Okay, well,
Horrible.
I take it days when I work, which is like
3
half
times
in the last couple
3
weeks. But that said, like, yeah, I'm normally, I feel like coming into Madison at like 3:30 is not, or 3 o'clock is not like a time where I'm going to hit traffic. People are still working. And I thought I was off the hook. And yeah, got out of John Nolan and I got basically just to the start of the lake, you know? And then it was basically touch and go until I got to the Monona Terrace.
Okay, so you guys saw each other where? Did you wave past each other when you drove past each other? What happened?
No, I was trying to park
He was
right in front
failing
of
to parallel park right in front of the building.
Yes.
And I waved and he goes, "Is there enough room?" I'm like, "Yeah, it'll fit." And then he tried again.
I said,
and then,
I don't think there's enough room.
And then he stormed off.
Yeah. Well,
And
we were
there
trying
was-
to
Just went,
If you could have slid your car straight sideways, there was enough room on either side.
Yeah, if I had,
I don't know. I think you could have parallel parked it, but that's, I don't know the turn radius of your truck.
I mean, there's a couple parts of it. One, the turn radius.
The second one, you went in too steep. I
Right,
will
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
yes,
the first
yes.
one, it looked like you had a
Yes.
chance.
How many
but-
times did you try
Just
this?
2, because
Okay.
there was also the.
'Cause it was embarrassing.
I'm on a time crunch. Not the embarrassing part of it, because I can parallel park with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the new Chevy Silverado, that is the electric one that's available at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. You're only minutes away from a better buying experience at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. Those actually have the wheels that you like the Hummers have, where they can turn, and then you could just
like
crab walk your way in.
Nice.
But that's the only way I think I was going to be able to do it, because the bumper was I was kissing the bumper in the back according
Just
to the
about.
camera. Yeah,
Just about.
Yeah.
You weren't.
yeah, it was
I can
close, but
say.
and then truck. There's not a lot of. You can't really see what exactly is in front of you, but I have enough feel. I'm like, I'm going to clip this car. So yes, in theory, if I could have crab walked in, I could have gotten in, but I don't think angle wise it was going to happen. But I will admit,
Yeah.
like the truck.
But
They
you
drive
turned
different-
off some of the sensors that help you parallel park, though. Like you turned
but
off.
they would just be popping off then in the action. They would just be going like the sensors
yeah, but don't
turn
they,
you.
they tell you like where the obstacle is.
Yeah.
Like my car, it tells me on all my corners.
Yeah,
and then when I get closer, like that radius that it gives
Yeah.
me is tighter, and I'm like, okay, now I'm really close to the car in front of me.
My car, it turns me.
It literally
grabs the
fights
wheel.
you?
Yeah, it grabs the wheel if I'm getting too if it's beeping like that.
No, I don't know. I think that might be a you thing. I think you just don't know how to drive, because you actually are really bad at parking too. Like I
you can
have
tell roughly
walked past
just-
your car in our parking garage and it is halfway
She
in
showed
the
us
lane.
multiple photos
Yes.
before you walked in after
Not
I
to
mentioned
sound
the parking.
creepy, but I have taken
your
pictures of your truck and I'm
like, your cab is barely all the way in the spot, and your entire truck bed's still hanging out into the middle of the parking
I'm
lot.
pretty sure that he has parked in the small vehicle parking, which is meant for like a Prius.
Yeah.
And you do not drive a Prius.
It is a big blue truck, not a small blue Prius.
A big blue truck from Sidman Chevy in Mount Horeb. Evan Cohen joining us now. Evan from Unsportsmanlike. You just popped down in. We said next segment, but you're crashing the show, huh?
You want me to wait? I'll wait.
No. Classic Evan, yeah.
I'm loving the Madison gear.
Well, I got to the hotel and all of this gear was in there. So I figured, why not? If I'm coming over here and I'm on camera, why not wear all the Madison gear?
Now you're just a floating head with that background. Where it says ESPN Madison, you got it on your black shirt.
I'm just looking at the setup because we're doing our show from here tomorrow.
Yep.
So I assume, what, 2 of us? So how are we going to do this?
I think it's going to be here and here. You
but
and
we're
Matt.
going to have multiple people.
I don't know. That's an
Well, you
interesting
see,
question.
this is where we normally sit for our show.
Right. So then, okay, yeah, we can figure this out. But yeah, a national show right here on ESPN, from ESPN Madison, which is awesome.
It will
We
be
get
on
to this.
ESPN Madison as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, you said on.
But
and
I'm
you said,
saying, like, the fact that it's pretty damn cool for me to come back here where I went to school and to bring this show. Smalls is here, and we're going to be doing the show from here. Joe Thomas is coming in tomorrow. This Tausch guy is coming in tomorrow, I think, as well. So we are going to. By the way, I brought you up, Matt, with Jared Allen.
Yes, we caught that clip. He said I'm a hardworking man.
So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
No, he didn't say you were hardworking. He said you still have to work.
Yeah. Well,
It's a
that's
big
me.
difference.
That's what I heard.
So, unfortunately, Matt still has to work.
Because when Jared and Matt talk, that's what Matt says. Unfortunately, I still have to work.
Yeah.
So how do you know Jared Allen? Like,
Why is Molly staring at me? What
I just
happened?
made eye contact with you. I'm sorry that I looked at you.
No, I don't. But it's just a weird look
It was
for me.
it was an odd. I apologize.
You don't have to apologize. Now I'm like nervous about what I'm wearing here.
No, you're right.
Now I'm nervous about where I'm looking.
For as confident as Evan is, he's also wildly insecure.
Confident.
Yeah,
I'm not confident at all. It may come off that way, but I am not
it's all
confident.
bravado.
Trust me, I am not confident at all.
Actually, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
So,
did I go to the wrong station because I looked up one of Jim's old emails and found 15 North Pinckney? Yeah, I did.
Did you actually? Wait, you've been here though. You were
I
here
know.
less than a year ago.
I know, and I forgot the address.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, what's the safest way of figuring this out without bothering anybody? So then I just looked up an old email from Jim, figuring the signature was on there. I didn't look at the date. The date was from 2021.
Yeah, my signature is up to date.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it's funny you guys were talking about Jim and the car situation, and my car situation was screwed up because of Jim. So then I just bothered primetime over there.
Everything is Jim's fault.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what it all comes back to.
Yes.
No, I had a question because
utterly-
part of your itinerary is going to a local place for dinner where they serve a lot of red meat. But I feel like you don't eat red meat. Is
That's
that correct?
correct.
What do you eat at
How
said
about
place?
this? How about this? Not only do I not eat red meat, I don't drink.
Yep.
So this is a steakhouse that is known for its steak and its drinks.
And it's
correct?
cocktails, yep.
So I won't participate in either one of them. I happen to love the broiled shrimp that they have there. And this is going to be ridiculous, but they have the best bread. The bread is unbelievable.
100%.
Right?
Fresh baked every day.
Matt, can you?
Oh, you worked there. I forgot about
Yeah,
that
I
back in
did.
the day.
He's very proud of it too.
He should be
But
proud.
has
I learned so
no
much
connections there. No
how to cook.
hookups. No connections. No insights for us to be able to work with them. But
Honestly, I don't.
Are you coming tomorrow, by the way, to the event we have in the afternoon? Because you should be with us, no?
We're doing our show there tomorrow, so yes.
Yeah,
we'll be
absolutely.
There. What
Absolutely.
event are we doing there tomorrow? Do you know where we're at tomorrow?
Buck and Honeys?
Which
Where?
one?
Sun Prairie.
all right.
Good job.
Yeah, see, I pay
Crushed it.
attention.
You answered as a guess. Like that's the concern.
Well, yeah, but that's just what, see, my bravado is actually pretending to play dumb when I actually know for certain
Sure.
because I am so confident.
Right.
Like
I
there.
actually believe him. I think I believe him. Am I wrong to believe him?
Here's the thing, it just
that's
takes
what-
my
that's-
brain longer to make those connections. So, like, that's the stall in the make the question.
So-
I knew I had it.
That part is real. Like the stuff is in Matt's brain. It just takes him a little bit longer to get it to the front of the brain.
Exactly.
So, Molly, to that question, though, I do think. Here, put this on the floor. Is there someone to put? I don't want to give free exposure for somebody who doesn't advertise with us. Is there a type of food you don't like?
Fish, seafood.
Would you go to a seafood place?
I have, and I hate it because it smells like seafood the whole time.
Well,
now,
I'm aware of that, but I'm saying, are there things there that you could eat?
yes, of course there
See,
are.
that's my thing. At a steak, I happen to love steakhouses all across, and I don't eat steak because I always think the steakhouse has the best appetizers, the best sides,
Okay.
then the
Yeah.
best desserts, right? How about this? NBA Summer League. I went to a huge dinner with NBA people, and this is in Las Vegas at this beautiful steakhouse, and they're just like, you know what? We're gonna order the appetizers and sides all night. And I don't even know that anyone actually got the meals because if you do it that way, you get a little bit of everything, and it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That's a good idea. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, you're the foodie, so I mean, like that's a good plan.
With a bunch of people that,
We have,
I'm
10
not-
people tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm not saying everybody's going to be like peckish, but if you get
What?
all
Peckish?
the appetizers,
What does that mean?
like not super hungry,
Oh.
but like they're dabbling, they're ready.
I don't know
for,
if that's what it means or not.
it is.
I think you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm just not smart.
Yeah, me neither. I just it was the word of the day.
Yeah, it's like a toilet paper.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can clueless. Yeah.
But like that's perfect for that. But like if someone's starving,
Right. Then
when
gotta
you
go
order
all in.
something like that, you feel like you can't like dive in too hard on any one thing, and you feel like, well, man, I've had like basically one of everything at this point. I don't know if Molly's had one of everything yet. Like,
Yeah, good
that's
one.
the only part where I would like have hesitation.
Jim has a lot of pressure on him tonight, though.
Why is that?
Well, because I will name drop because it is Madison, so this is important in Madison. I was here, a couple of months ago for the Middle Tennessee State game, and I went to Tornado. Or, I'm sorry, the steakhouse, excuse me. and I screwed up, my bad. And I actually went to 2 dinners in one night.
Okay.
The first dinner was with my wife and kids, so that's a win. And you met, right? You met my wife and kids.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the second dinner, me, Tausch, Matt LePay, Brooks Bollinger, Kirk Penny.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a big dinner. Big dinner.
Same night.
That's a lot.
Are you going to be able to top that tonight?
No, I don't think so. But the people who are coming are good people.
Yeah. Okay.
Jim, I can't go to dinner tonight. I just got your text.
He's
like, I need to add some star power to this dinner.
I did not arrange this dinner. I was told that Tausch arranged this dinner, and Tausch is not going to the dinner.
I think Jim is the host of the dinner.
Can I put something? We'll loosely put Tasha on blast a little bit. There was one of the friends of the show that were going to make it. He's like, oh well, if they're coming, I can at least make a cameo. And then they had to back out, and then he's like, never mind, I can't make it.
So there was somebody that was going to bring him into the dinner.
Well, yeah, someone I told him that they were coming. He's like, oh, I guess I should stop by, and then.
Okay, I have another question. I know I'm taking over your show, but I have another question. So I, on purpose, did not watch all of the clips that were put out there from your show yesterday, I think it was, with what suggestions for Michelle to do in Madison. And then I saw that there was probably shots taken at me because somehow Madison is too cold, yet I went to school here for 4 years, so I don't know how.
We have that queued up, or do you not want to hear it?
No, I can hear it. I wanted to talk to you guys about it.
Yeah, Prime's a good producer. He's got it ready to go.
The union's going to be too chilly, I think, for Evan, with that, he's not that he's soft, but, I don't know if he's built for that.
He was asking me a lot about what the weather was going to be like here, and I didn't.
Yeah, no,
I was like, aren't you in New York?
I know he is very concerned. He acts like, upside of New York is balmy. It's not that warm.
Well, true on the Jim weather thing. I do think Jim's my Jim Cantori or whatever the guy's name is on the Weather Channel. Okay. I would like to correct 2 things that Tausch said. First of all, I am soft. Second of all, the union actually is fine for me. I love the union. I think it's one of the greatest. But would you say that's a top attraction of the people that I'm here with this weekend from ESPN? Do you think that's the number one place I should bring them?
When it's beautiful out, it's pretty unparalleled. But it's been pretty gray the last couple days.
Yeah, but still, where else would you go? I mean, everywhere in Madison is dampened when it's gray. So I still think in the sliding scale, the union's still right there.
I mean, maybe some of the more
Capitol building, just to look at it, because it's
Capitol's
nice.
cool. You gotta go to Capitol.
I mean, just State Street.
I've never been inside.
Really?
Really?
Never.
That's wild.
In my head, you can't go in.
No, you can.
You can.
No, of course you can. But in my head, it's just there for the beautiful visual, just looking down State Street and then seeing that, and you're just there's nowhere better in the world than Madison, Wisconsin.
Not only that, we were shaking hands and kissing babies trying to get best show in Madison up in the Capitol earlier this last summer.
And statues.
It was also a great spot when you got little kids and it's cold outside. You're like, let's just go to the Capitol. And then they think, especially they got the Christmas tree and
so
the Festivus
you guys
Bowl.
just rushed it, your family?
What's that?
No.
We just kind of checked it out and everything. So, but we also did a big event there trying to get everyone to vote for us. So, Matt, I do want to. How do you know Jared Allen?
Well,
Jim's still on that. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jared Allen took up curling, and one of his first events, the way curling works when you play these tournaments, the high seed typically gets to play the bottom seed in the first round of the tournament, and Jared, being a guy who's really hasn't curled and none of his team is curled, so they haven't acquired any tour points like our team has, which was the top. We faced off against them first, and being the jokester that I am, I decided I would make a bet with him on the game. I was like, how many points do you think you need for me to spot you for us to make a bet for jersey swap?
Yeah.
And he said 6.5 points. We beat him by 8, and I was like, okay, I want a Carolina Panthers jersey, literally any jersey but a Viking jersey. And sure enough, 2 weeks later, rush delivery, Viking jersey from Jared Allen.
Oh, my God. I was going to say, but Carolina Panthers, wouldn't you say the Chiefs before
or
that?
The Chiefs would be fine. I was literally anything. Carolina Blues pretty nice.
How come when you're curling, I've noticed you pull your hair back?
Because it gets in the way.
It does get in the way?
But you didn't at the last Olympics, though. You had your hair down.
I had a hat on. So if I have a hat, I don't know. Maybe it's the more grays than they're coarser. When I wear a hat, when I curl my hair down now, my hair shakes the hat off. Like I played earlier this year and it fell right on the rock. I had to pull the rock. It's called burning it.
Yeah.
And giving the other team a free shot without any retaliation is always a bad idea. And I'm like, is it worth the aesthetic to risk losing games by doing this? So
How much time did you spend on that question?
0.
Okay.
0. It
Because you
happened.
do love a good aesthetic.
The only other time I've done it now is like I can, if it's a snapback, I can like tie my hair back through the snap, and then I feel comfortable that that's going to hold it on. But yeah, I can't really rep the locks anymore on the ice.
The man bun's good though.
Yeah, the man bun is in style. I can't rock a man bun, but you've had what?
Who was asking?
Mark Bulger.
Clearly.
Yes. Mark Bulger, Jake Elliott, George, like your random connections through your curling to the NFL.
So I did a thing in Tennessee, and George Kittle was there at a curling event. So I met George Kittle, and he invited TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, yeah.
So I got TJ Hawkinson, met him, and he was curling out there. It's really weird how many random people I've met. Just literally a week ago, I met Jason Kelsey.
That's what I was trying to set you up
Yeah,
for. Yeah.
and Kylie
Where
Kelsey.
did you meet at the?
They're at the Olympic trials. I don't know. I whatever. Kylie Kelsey is helping out with like Olympic promotions, and she's doing this show called FAFO, and you all know what that is. And she's basically trying a bunch of different sports. Her and Jason, and they came out to try curling.
Smart. That's for NBC, I would assume.
No, it's for YouTube.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
YouTube.
You're like breaking news, I think, right now. Actually.
It might be.
I was gonna say, were you allowed to say?
That's why
They
I'm
didn't
trying
tell me I
to
could.
He can go where he wants to go. Yeah, he can go where he wants to go
fine.
with that. Yeah.
Okay, so what was going to be the main topic today that I just bombarded you guys with? I apologize.
Well, we were going to start the show with my inability to park, and then we were going to move on to Jordan Love and all that. If you can hang for that conversation.
Well, yeah. Can I also tell you one thing?
Yep.
And this is embarrassing because I'm here and I'm like here for this game because I went to Wisconsin and Michelle went to Illinois, and it's like a good, cool thing for our show. And obviously, this is not the game of the year. I had no idea Illinois was still ranked.
I saw that clip. And
I had no. Which
They
is
have, what,
interesting that they
7
put that
wins?
out. I had no idea. I'm literally on the treadmill this morning. No big deal. And I'm still out of shape. And I'm literally looking at at ESPN and SportsCenter was on, and I see the crawl on the bottom, and I'm like, number 21 Illinois. I had no idea Bielema was coming on with us tomorrow. By the way.
Oh,
does that bother you?
Yes. Yeah.
In theory, it bothers me too. But when they are smart enough to reach out to us, and
Absolutely.
Not all coaches.
What are you going to ask him? What's your main question?
oh no, like I literally every time we've had him on 1,000,000 times. Every time it's like, all right, so am I not supposed to hate you now? Like, how do I? And he handles it perfectly. And every time we hang up, I'm like, oh, this is so frustrating because I used to not like him because the way he left, and now it's like, oh, I remember why I liked him when he was our coach because he's so good in these moments, and he'll be phenomenal tomorrow. Don't rule out him swinging by tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's going to, but I'm saying it wouldn't shock me with the way that Illinois treats our show and treats Michelle.
Okay.
So our poll question yesterday was basically, would you take Brett Bielema back as the Badgers head coach? Where would you answer?
So I don't want to fire Luke Fickell. So I want to do it as Luke Fickell got the Ohio State. Ryan Day takes the Titans. Luke Fickell takes Ohio State.
Okay.
So let's do it that way. Of the open job, because everyone's happy in that regard, yes, of course I would take him back. Absolutely.
Matt, how does that make you feel?
It hurts. I'm the same way with Evan. I hate the way he left, and I feel like fool me once, shame on me.
What
Fool
was
me
your
twice.
quote? Your quote yesterday.
What?
The one. What
You
was
think
it?
Matt's going to remember his quote from
I
yesterday?
said so many amazing things yesterday.
The one
that-
girlfriend you wouldn't take back, or what was?
Oh yeah, that's one ex that I'm not gonna visit again. Like we're gonna
7:30
stay
tomorrow
exes.
morning, by the way. He'll be on with
Okay.
us. So, but yeah, I mean, I promise you, like when if you hear that or you hear clips from that, you'll leave there and you're like, this is annoying because I like he's likable.
But I do want to say 100% it has nothing to do with that. I thought he was like a bad coach.
Right.
Like
The
I know
walk
he's
in the
capable
morning
of
and
it.
then leaving in the afternoon. The walk with Alvarez in the
Yeah.
morning and then like, what?
Yep.
You didn't tell me you were leaving?
Right.
That could. But here's the other thing: if Barry is not mad at him, how can we be mad at him? Forever, I held a grudge against Roy Williams, Hall of Fame basketball coach, because he took a shot at Dick Bennett's style of play. And that bothered me to no end. And I had him on NBA radio once with Brad Doherty, who played for him. Mm-hmm. And I told him all this. And he pauses for a second, and then he told me about how much time he currently spends with Dick Bennett. And I'm like, oh, boy, this is bad. Because I'm holding a grudge for someone else that's not holding the grudge. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like we're doing with Bielema.
But did you hear Barry say on the Barry Alvarez show the other day, he said that the reason why Bielema didn't tell him that he was going was because he knew that he was going to talk him out of it. Like, I think there's something to be said with that.
There is something to be said with that, because it's funny. I was saying something about that the other day to who the heck was I talking to? Anyway, about Dwayne Wade when he left the Heat. Pat Riley, during those negotiations, who runs the Miami Heat, refused to talk to Wade. And Wade's like, what's going on? And Riley's like, I know what I have to do for the franchise, and I know the moment I talk to him, I won't be able to do it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Now, that doesn't make it right in the moment, but as you said, Molly, it makes it understandable retroactively.
Totally.
All right, we can talk about more of this on the other side. J&K Security Solutions, they are locally owned. They are veteran-owned. If you need to protect your home or business from anywhere in the world, and Jeffrey from J&K is actually coming to said dinner tonight, so he's looking forward to it. Big fan of the show, big fan of the station.
Jim, Matt, and Molly are on Sportsmanlike?
Both shows.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I didn't care about the first one.
Yes, obviously. J&K Security Solutions. Go visit them if you need to protect your home or your business. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Unsportsmanlike.
So we are heading to Madison, Wisconsin this week. We're doing the show on Friday from ESPN Madison. We'll be at the game on Saturday. Smalls and I, ESPN Madison.
Weekdays from 5 to 9 on 100.5 ESPN.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 6 years.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. Ends 11/30/2025.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
Win a pair of tickets to see Green Bay host Chicago on December 7th, which includes access to Green Bay's upscale tailgating destination, the Tundra Trio. 3 upscale homes just steps from the stadium, featuring next-level pre- and post-game festivities with gourmet food and premium drinks. Thanks to Dr. Pepper and ESPN Wisconsin. Enter to win now at ESPNWisconsin.com. Wherever you watch the game, nothing hits like the bold signature flavor of Dr. Pepper. Enjoy an ice-cold Dr. Pepper during your next visit to McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Enter by November 23rd.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Toscher here with an offer for a bath or shower remodel from Kohler Services. Family owned for 150 years, Kohler is your Wisconsin manufacturer providing care for life. And this month only, you can get $1,000 off your Lugstone shower remodel and 0 interest financing for 12 months. Visit KohlerServicesWI.com to request your free quote with fast professional installation always included. That's KohlerServicesWI.com.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Evan Cohen on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Whether you need HVAC installs, maintenance, upgrades, or repairs, Shackelford is ready to serve you today. Inquire at shackelfordheating.com.
There's a lot to address with you guys. I always appreciate you guys having me on every other week. I also have learned clearly none of you ever listen to our show.
From Madison to the Big Apple.
So we are heading to Madison, Wisconsin this weekend. Wisconsin, Illinois. Smalls and I will be there. I am a Wisconsin grad. She is an Illinois grad. We'll be there for both of our schools going head to head.
It's time for Evan Cohen on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
He's not you. Wow. Who's a good co-host?
Evan co-host. Evan co-host. Wow. Evan Cohen, who co-hosts Unsportsmanlike right here on ESPN Radio.
Brought to you by Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Whether you need HVAC installs, maintenance, upgrades, or repairs, Shackelford is ready to serve you today.
Very heart of it, New York, New York.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. Jim Rutledge, Molly Brown, Matt Hamilton. Primetime Laura Sean behind the glass. And in person, in Madison, Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike. As you are in town with Michelle Smallman, you'll be doing Unsportsmanlike live from the ESPN Madison studios tomorrow morning. And then give us the rest of your itinerary. Because we did also have some suggestions for you that, if you're good with, we can kind of
course,
bounce off of you as well as you're in Madison.
We have a lot of things going on. So it's Unsportsmanlike tomorrow between 5A and 9A right here on ESPN Madison, ESPN 2, ESPNU. So you'll see the Madison studios like you do on the stream right now, but you'll see it on national television, which is awesome that our town, I'm going to say our town, even though I don't live here, I went to school here, of course, that 608 is going to be represented all across the United States of America tomorrow. So Michelle and I will be here. Joe Thomas is going to pop in. And then Riley is going to ask him to do an interview on the way out. So we're going to have that. Bielema will be on and other guests throughout the show. And then during the day tomorrow, we are going to head over to Camp Randall and get a full-fledged tour of the stadium for Michelle and also Jonathan Zaslow, Amber Wilson. So they are in for the ESPN Radio College Football Tailgate Tour where they go to a different stadium every single week. So we kind of pulled some strings and made sure that this was a game for them. So Zaz will be a part of it and Amber. And so tomorrow we're going to take the tour of Camp Randall. We're also going to go back to where I started in radio, which is WSUM, the student station here in Madison. And we're going to speak to a group of about a dozen students or so tomorrow, which will be great. And then between 4:30 and 6:30 tomorrow, Buck and Honey's in Sun Prairie. Is that open to the public or?
It's private for now. But it's okay.
Oh, I don't know.
It's okay. You can still talk about it. We talked about it before.
Well, you're going to do the show from there tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, you can come by and see Jim, Matt, and Molly. The barrel room part could be a little bit TBD.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. Why are you looking at me like I said the wrong thing?
Am I allowed to invite someone? Because I did.
Yes, you can invite somebody.
I invited someone today, actually.
Can I invite somebody?
Yes, you can invite
somebody.
Why can't he invite anybody?
I'm just kidding. Are you inviting someone cool?
Yeah, of course. I only hang out with the coolest.
Cool.
All right.
Sure. Anyways.
Well, with that, actually, it'll actually be kind of a "this is your life." So I can just kind of, because I guarantee Evan's got something to say about this person as well. So they actually work for a company that we're considering working with us, and we're excited with them. I had a meeting with them today. A blast from the past of a former GKB teammate in Andrew Liebertrow is working for a prospective partner.
Wow.
And he mentioned your name, and I'm like, no kidding, you should actually just come by. So there's a very good chance he's going to make the drive out from Janesville to
he
come
was in
by.
Janesville. He did a lot of what you guys are doing here locally in sports talk and what I did. Wow, okay. Yeah, so that's between 4:30 and 6:30 tomorrow. Yep. So come to Buck and Hogany's in Sun Prairie. Jim, Matt, and Molly will be there, and obviously we'll be hanging around. Matt LePay and Mark Tauscher will be there as well. Who else did I invite? Matt Hamilton.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Anyway, and then Saturday we're doing multiple appearances because we're going to do the college tailgate tour, which is in the morning, I think at 9 a.m. or so. I don't know where that's actually going to be.
Right across from ours, I think.
Oh, it is?
From our tailgate, yeah.
Okay, so then it's going to be, we're not going to be there that early for Wisconsin College Game Day, but then we're going to pop on to Wisconsin College Game Day later in the day, go to the game Saturday night, and then we fly back to New York on Sunday morning. So very much looking forward to it.
It's a lot. Do you get tired on weekends like this?
I hope not.
So
I mean, I would. It's a lot.
When you're going to the game, are you like in the press box? Are you on the field?
Yeah,
what's
I
the
need to
treatment
talk
for
to you about this. So we're on the field in the press box, but when I got the rundown, I didn't see the word suite.
There might be some people tonight that might be able to.
Okay,
yes.
Let's just make sure. I don't like to go anymore without the sweet part of it.
Yes.
I'm a little bougie in this regard.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yes,
Tauscher said.
No, he said I wasn't. He was wrong.
Oh,
I am soft. No, but so we'll be on the field. We have field passes, we have press passes. So looking forward to obviously seeing everybody, and I love it here, and I love it here. And this is our, what is this? Our fourth time in Wisconsin over the last year
guys have been here
for
a
our
lot.
show.
A lot.
We did the draft in April.
Yep.
Right. We did Monday night.
Commanders game,
Thursday
Night Football.
Commanders. Yep. I was here with my family in September for the Middle Tennessee State game, and now here again. So Wisconsin has been unbelievable to Unsportsmanlike, and I think it's pretty cool because I remember growing up in radio and seeing Mike and Mike doing all these cool things all over the country, and they would go here, they would go there, but you never felt like there was the home away from home. But to their credit, they went everywhere, and this is not a knock. I feel like early on in our show, when we're about 3 years in, Wisconsin has become the home away from home for Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio and ESPN2 and ESPNU.
So it got me thinking, obviously, there was a lot of people who were excited at the opportunity to see you guys. Like, hey, I watch you either on TV or I listen to you on the radio. And the only hang-up that we get once in a while, and it made me think of a conversation I think you had with Smalls a while back, was there's people, I don't know if you've ventured out in the country at all, but when I was driving today, there's just people walking around with shotguns and orange vests on because it's hunting season. So, like, that was jamming some people up. Because
I was not expecting that.
But it reminded me of the conversation you guys had about and I feel like Matt Hamilton has one of these because also one of the things I have to do this weekend is pick up a quarter beef down.
Oh, nice.
But the freezer in the
Joe Thomas, get it from him.
Right, I should. Yes.
I don't know. I'm pointing over there. He's standing there with beef.
All right, ask Joe if I can get a quarter. He doesn't sell bulk yet.
Oh.
Okay.
He's waiting on that.
Okay. So, but the meat cooler was new to you, right? Like the idea of a freezer in the garage.
Yeah, no. So I have that. I didn't know it was just for meat.
That's not true.
This is a huge debate on the show.
Yes. That's why I brought it up because it was
this
a big
was
debate.
before you started listening.
So we can 844-770-3776.
I'm sure my parents were, though.
844-770-3776. It's Carbasaka text line. Less is more. And you can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Do you have a separate freezer just for meat? Because, Matt, you are like me that you have, I'm assuming, a beer fridge as well.
Yes, I have a beer fridge in the basement and a meat freezer in the basement.
Okay, walk me through this, though.
Okay,
So
okay.
the beer fridge just has beer, nothing else?
There's maybe a couple pops in there. Basically, the only thing we drink.
You went full Wisconsin pops?
Well, no, it's pops, guys. I've told you that. I've always called it pop. It's pop. The downstairs fridge is mostly for beverages we don't think we're going to have on the regular, like soda water. We drink that stuff so fast. That's upstairs fridge stuff. But like pop, some beers or some NA beers.
It's storage. It's food and drink storage.
It's kind of like a storage, but it's all drink. And then the freezer is all assortment of meats and desserts.
I thought you were saying meats and cheeses.
And desserts.
Wait, so like when you say it's an assortment of meats, so let's just say, I don't know your family situation, so I have no idea who lives in your house. So how many people?
Two.
Okay. So when you guys are saying, hey, let's have steak tonight, it's down there.
It's down there.
Okay.
It will not be in the upstairs freezer.
Even like when would you bring it upstairs?
Like the day of.
Okay, so you would decide in the morning.
Yeah.
Let's have steak tonight, and then you go down and you bring it upstairs to defrost it and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long does it stay there? Like how long would what's the oldest piece of meat you have in the freezer?
In that freezer? Oh, man. You know what? I might have some ground pork still from the half pig I got from like a year ago.
How long is that good for? Because we literally just had that conversation. We have 4 people in our family. We went with the quarter beef instead of the half because I don't think we could eat it in time, even if it's frozen, before it would go bad.
It all depends on how you store it. If most of the time when you get it from the butcher like that, they're wrapping it in like a thin layer of plastic and then doing the butcher paper around
No,
it.
these are vacuum sealed.
They're vac sealed. You can go over a year.
Oh,
If it's the butcher paper is when you're going to find if there's any oxygen or air that's exposed to the meat. That's where you're going to find freezer burn, and that's where it goes kind of. Still good to eat. It's just not. It's not like it's going to kill you if it gets freezer burn.
Tim in Oregon agrees. You got to have many different types of one for drinking, one for the
Yeah.
meat. Yeah.
I have four fridges in my house / freezers. Okay?
Nice.
Say bougie. My God. Okay.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm
Cool.
saying in my basement, the fridge in the basement is alcohol, not for me, but if we have people over.
Right.
And then like extra stuff. So like bottles of water, Gatorades, whatever it is. The freezer is no meat whatsoever. It's like we got sent to us from David Kaplan, ESPN 1000 Chicago, an enormous amount of Chicago frozen pizza. Because his wife works at Lou Malnati's.
Oh, okay.
She's a marketing person there. So he sent me an enormous amount of stuff. So we have tons of that stuff in the freezer. But then, like, in the garage, I have one. And that's just, like, extra stuff that doesn't fit in the fridge, in the kitchen. I don't think my strategy is necessarily a good strategy. I think I need to rethink my... You guys have a much better strategy for this.
Things that you use regularly are in the upstairs, easily accessible, and things that maybe you're using in a week or two or very sparingly, those go in your out-of-kitchen fridges.
But what about for kids? So the three of us have kids. Basement, do you put stuff for the kids in there if they're, like, having other kids over?
Yeah.
Like I have juice boxes down there.
Okay.
Like if my daughter would have somebody over, they could run. If they're watching, that's where like video games would be, or like a playroom.
Yeah.
You could run over there, get a juice box. No
Yes.
meat though. I'm not a meat guy.
No, and so I get what you're saying. My kids aren't quite to that. They still like to spend more of their time. The basement's finished, but they still, I don't know if they're afraid of the basement or what. They still spend most of their time upstairs. So, but yes, when they are old enough where they just want to have their own floor, basically, they will definitely.
But if you were to take 10 calls right now, what's the number of people that will say, yes, I have a meat freezer?
I think a good chunk.
844-770-3776. Carl was talking text line. List is more. Do you have a meat freezer? Had a couple people chiming in. Tim in Oregon says that he apparently remembered eating there, Matt, when you worked there, and he said the lamb chops are great.
Yeah.
And so we also had
where we're going tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Willie in Oregon.
Were you at that point?
No, I was just a struggling curler who had to work to make ends
But now
meet.
they remember, oh my God, that's the guy from ESPN
But you weren't
Madison.
serving tables, so like,
No, I was in
were
the
people
kitchen.
seeing you? I
Matt
can't
just
imagine
tells
they were.
everyone that he made
Well,
stuff there all the time.
I guess.
I feel
but,
like Matt's the person that meets everyone, shakes everyone's hand, talks to everyone, and everyone feels like they know Matt whether they do or they don't.
Yeah, and back in the day as well, like, to your point, cooks stay in the kitchen. When I served late night, if it ever got slow, I'd walk out to the bar and say hi to the bartender and pretend like I needed something from him. Oh, like I need some of the house
Like how
wine
you
so I can
wander
like
off
to
in
go.
commercial break?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like I
Just
I
to
have
work the room.
I have to fill my bucket a little bit, and especially if I'm alone in the kitchen by myself.
You
like
need some pets, yeah.
I need some pets. I'm a
How long
golden
were you
retriever.
employed there? Did you get fired?
Like 3 weeks.
I got fired once, and then they hired me back like immediately.
Wait,
'Cause
what?
the head
Why did you
chef-
get fired?
Well, so
Can I ask that?
yeah. So I'm a curler, and that I told everybody this is my priority. 2 weeks when we're doing the schedule, I'm like, hey, I will not be here this weekend. Like, I know people request off. I'm just telling you, this weekend is a no-go. This is before he
this
put me on
wasn't
the
an
schedule.
ask. This
right?
was a tell.
And this was before the schedule came out, so he had full free will to put whatever name he wanted there. I find out that he put my name on like a Saturday night, and I'm probably in Canada.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not, and I told my buddy, it was like the day before, it's like, I'm not going to be there.
Yeah.
So my buddy who got me the job there tells the head chef, like, hey, so you know, I'm pretty sure Matt told you, but in case you forgot, like, Matt's out of town.
Yeah.
He's curling. That's like his primary thing. And he's like, well, if Matt's not here, like, there's going to be consequences. And when I came back that next Tuesday, which was my next shift, he's like, why weren't you here on Saturday? And I told him, I told you I had curling. I told you well in advance. I told you through my friend Devin on Friday that I wasn't going to be there Saturday. Like, you knew full well that I wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know what? I wasn't going to get mad, but since you don't seem remorseful, I think we got to let you go.
You don't seem salty at all.
And then like 3 weeks later,
Are you allowed back
he
in the
got
training room?
fired.
Oh, okay.
And then I got hired back.
So you outlasted him.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. You know how that works? I'm going to tell you exactly how that works. The person who takes over looks at the list of employees for or looks at the budget for the last year. It's like, who's this Hamilton guy? I see he actually got good reviews from people, or he got good, where did he go? Oh, he missed a shift because of curling. What? And then it's like, that's an easy one. That actually, I may be wrong about that.
I mean, that's kind of how it went. My buddy Devin had worked there for a very long time, and when the chef was let go, he was kind of like interim head coach, so to speak.
Oh, and he hired his own
interim
guys.
head chef,
Yeah.
and he was like, Matt knows what he's doing.
Brought in Jack Del Rio?
Because back in the day, before they opened more space up at Tornado, there was only one chef in the kitchen during late night. No, dishwasher. I had to wash the dishes. I had to cook all the food. I had to clean the whole kitchen at the end of the night.
How did you manage?
Matt, I worked from 9 to 2:30
You're
in the
describing
morning.
like a normal restaurant shift. But go ahead.
It was. But here's the thing. Nowadays,
why are you crapping on that?
Nowadays, I've gone
He
there,
always
and
does.
the people at late night, they have 2 dishers and 3 people working the line. I'm like, I had to do all of this back.
Just because
back
you
in
were
my
treated
day.
horribly by me doesn't mean you have to treat them
I'm
horribly.
saying that before I worked for you, I did 10, 11 years working in the service industry, and this guy
I
did
understand,
11
but
months, and it's
you
the
have
same.
to understand, just
4
because you're
years
a
in the
punching
service
bag doesn't
industry.
mean everyone else is a punching bag.
Ryan, the psychedelic advisor, chimes in. I know that Evan is pretty straight edge, but if you need someone to debunk any myths or rumors, he's here for you.
Oh, yeah, the psychedelic advisor seems like, Ryan, you sound like a great guy. Maybe not for me, though.
He comes out to a lot of our remotes and says hello. We have
Well, I'll meet you tomorrow.
Great fan.
And then Willie in Oregon chimes in. Going to a seafood restaurant and not getting seafood, or going to a steakhouse and not getting steak is like going to a gentleman's club to watch a football game.
Oh, that's not what you guys do when you go there? No?
That's what I do.
Oh, okay.
Great chicken wings.
Gentleman things like watch a football game.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Yeah. So that's and then we have one more here. Oh, okay. We have a suggestion. Christian Manitowish Waters. I don't know if
Christian what?
Manitowish Waters. That's how.
Do you know where that is?
No, I've never heard of that. Manitowish Waters?
I don't know where it is either. So
Manitowish Waters. Never heard that.
it's way up
I'll
there.
tell you where it is.
It's I think
Way up
it's
north.
between
They're north.
Minocqua and maybe where Eagle River. I think it's between those two, which are 3.5 hours away.
By the way, do you still have the armbar tattoo?
Yeah,
the,
and then
the
I got
bar-
another,
the barbed wire one.
No,
You
it's
didn't
not.
change
It's
that?
an
covered
owl
it.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an
okay.
owl now. You know that.
but
You
he
just wanted
still
to-
has that tough guy demeanor.
Yeah, right.
Never lost that.
He said you guys should take Evan to Connie's Chicken Coop in Ashton, Wisconsin. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
sure
know
what
that
is either.
place at all. I've never heard of that.
And then Daniel in Sun Prairie says, got to have more than one fridge/freezer in Wisconsin. I have a beer fridge in the garage for mechanic/yard work and a basement fridge for adult time.
Nice.
And
Man,
Chris from
that's a
Manitowish
good
Waters
plan.
chimes in 25 minutes north of Minocqua.
Jim, can you read?
We
When
are
I Google-
not going to take Evan 3 hours north to go get chicken.
Why can't I just go to
No.
down the street? I lived here for a long
Connie
time.
knows chicken, but Connie's way up north.
All right, guys, I got to go to Monashitois. Whatever it's called.
Nailed it.
By the way, I have a big Jordan Love take.
Okay.
You want it?
Yeah.
Tick or take?
What?
Tick or take?
I have a
said-
tick?
You said I have a
hope I
big
don't
Jordan
have-
Love tick.
I thought I said take.
Oh,
God
You said
forbid
that's why I
have a
said tick or take.
Okay. I think the pass to Savion Williams is the season turning point. I think that pass against the Giants on that third down? Third down.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 to Savion Williams setting up the Christian Watson touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they go on a run now, that was the moment. I thought that was the gutsiest moment for him in that game, and I think that may be the moment where they change things and say, let it rip. Just go. Just go.
Ryan, don't quote me. Put him down.
Oh, that's our don't quote me prediction for the rest of the season
Evans.
now?
That's Evans. Don't quote me.
I'm
prediction for the rest of the season.
saying
So we can
if
come
the
back to
Packers,
it.
if
Okay.
the Packers become what the Packers were supposed to become, for me, who doesn't know it like you guys do, that was the moment.
But do you truly have faith that they're actually going to become the Packers that we expected them to be?
Yes.
I don't think at this point in time I don't think you can say you can't confidently say that. Just how they've played so inconsistent.
You're right, but I'm wondering if we see maybe more of a freewheeling, gunslinging kind of offense with Jordan Love, I do wonder if that drive, right, maybe could be the turning point drive. Because that was the game-winning drive, was it not?
Yeah. That's a go-ahead, yeah.
Well, it's ended up being the game winner. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm hopeful you're right.
Yeah, I'm not hopeful or not hopeful. Like, I'm not a Packers fan. I'm not anti-Packers. But I thought there were 2 drives on Sunday, this past Sunday in the NFL, that I'm like, okay, that could be the moment for that person. Jordan Love was one, and then Bo Nix was the other on that. And he had a 2nd and 8 play that was very important for them to beat the Broncos to beat the Chiefs. Obviously not important here, but I'm just saying, in general, I thought those 2 drives were huge. And I just, there was something about that drive was like, I'm just going to figure out how the hell to beat the Giants.
So to your point,
which is pathetic in itself because the Giants stink.
Right.
But also that's how their season's been going, and a win is a win at this point in time.
Correct. Yeah.
We've talked a lot about the thing that's holding Jordan Love back from the elite conversation is that he is consistently inconsistent. He doesn't always play at that elite level. There's plenty of times where he just looks pedestrian, but he is fully capable of going on a heater. And to your point, the heater, I think, is a lot to do with confidence, and he ripped off a heater at the end of his first year as a starter for those last 5 or 6 games. Mm-hmm. Could he rip off another heater because those throws he's making are landing and he starts feeling more and more confident? Absolutely. And he could rip off another heater and then fall completely off a cliff like he's done
When
before.
you say rip off another heater, doesn't it sound like he's smoking cigarettes?
Yes,
basically?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Right.
Yeah.
It does.
He doesn't smoke cigarettes?
I don't think so.
No?
It's not Len Dawson.
Jordan Cool.
You don't think? Wait, prime time. You
Yes.
don't think there's any NFL quarterbacks that smoke cigarettes?
Not smoke. Not nowadays. No. Maybe
What-
a vape. I
what
mean,
was the
Mike
last-
McDaniel does have a vape on the sidelines, but
Okay.
so
You say
maybe
so.
Tua. Maybe
You
Tua
say
is
so.
taking a puff.
What quarterback?
Do you know something that we don't
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I'm not going to say
Okay.
it. over sure.
Wait, current NFL quarterbacks?
No, I didn't say. I'm not saying one way or
no,
another.
No,
Don't
but
count
I'm
him.
asking you, Ryan, what quarterback that you've seen play ever think? I got 2 in mind.
Well, Len Dawson literally
Yes,
was
yes,
smoking
but, like,
cigarettes.
In my lifetime, I
Yeah.
know for a fact that Blake Bortles used to pick up cigarettes on the way to the facility. He's talked about it in interviews.
Wait, I'm sorry. Like pick up, like buy, or like pick them off the ground and.
Okay,
No,
I
he bought him
hope
at
he's
the
not
gas
that
station.
desperate.
No, he bought him at the
Good
gas.
news.
He talked about it. He actually had to get a Tesla because he wanted to stop going to the gas station so much, so he would stop buying cigarettes, I believe.
Yeah,
Jake
maybe
Cutler did too, didn't he?
Maybe
I don't
possibly.
think he did. That's why I brought it up. I think people like to put
Smoking Jay?
Yeah, Smoking Jay, but I don't think he actually
That's our vote in my fantasy football league for I don't care. It's like yes, no, or smoking Jay Cutler, and we always put the picture of Jay Cutler with a cigarette in his mouth. So that's why I'm assuming he did.
No, I don't think he did. But prime time. Correct me if I'm wrong on the Blake Bortles thing. Maybe people here should listen to where Blake Bortles said that and get some of our people here on there.
That's a good point. I actually am looking it up right now.
I would assume it was on Pardon My Take.
It was on Pardon My Take in 2022.
Yeah, I don't know if they know that around here, but Big Cat went to Wisconsin,
Yeah.
and he's the biggest Wisconsin media member there is.
Yep.
Maybe strike up a partnership with him and a friendship with him and utilize how great he is. Just
Jim,
saying.
sales guy.
And you know, we at Unsportsmanlike have a host that went to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that everyone knows that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
I should also make sure everyone knows that Blake Bortles was not quitting cigarettes; he was actually quitting dipping. So
you got
to be
that
factual.
wrong.
Yeah, that was definitely wrong.
You said you were like very.
Yeah, I was.
I know
Yeah, you're
for
right.
a 100%.
Yeah, you did.
fact.
Yeah,
I did. I sure did.
Came in hot on that one.
I definitely did.
That's actual factual.
That
Now
was
we
a
just got
Matt
people
stat.
texting in. Tim in Oregon says John Elway smoked. I know that. Okay. And then also AC and Tosa says Joe Flacco has to smoke cigarettes, which
I don't think so.
I
don't think he does either.
But
But
he's gotten so much better looking later in life.
You don't make it to your 40s as an NFL quarterback smoking cigarettes.
He's 95 in NFL years. So
100%.
yeah.
I think this sport, well, outside of curling, that you could be successful and smoke cigarettes in is. And when I covered a team I covered the Marlins. There was players.
Oh, baseball! I've seen it in the locker room all the time.
Golf?
Golf too. Yeah.
Yeah. But baseball, I've seen
sneak down
guys
the hallways,
back
yeah.
in the day. Like, so I worked before I also covered the not covered like on a regular basis, but was there weekly, a couple times a week. But when I was an intern in 1998 or 99 for the Yankees, I would go to the opposing clubhouse to get post-game interviews. I'd see guys smoking all the time. I was so confused by it. Like, I don't understand how you're even allowed to do that. They would smoke in the locker room.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, and for good reason, they used to have a lot of beer coolers in the locker room too. Like managers would crack open a couple beers, they'd be drinking beer.
Nice.
Well, no,
their
they
postgame.
also had a
The
horrific
good old days.
tragedy.
Well, that's why I said for good reason they got rid of it
because they
but,
had
yeah.
I was.
But that
yeah.
was part of the culture too of like cigarettes and beer. But they rightfully got rid of the beer coolers because it led to tragedy.
Something's going on with Molly. I'm fascinated.
No,
by this.
I just have one question, but I don't know if you have time to answer it.
Go ahead.
I'm
here. I showed up here.
So.
Well, yeah. Just J.J. McCarthy. Obviously, the Packers play the Vikings this weekend. Like, what are your opinions on him?
Did you see the comments or hear the comments that he had about the comparison he gave for himself?
No, I didn't.
He said he's like a cork ready to pop off of like the champagne bottle.
Okay.
And just like overflow with like his greatness in essence. I'm very confused by him because they clearly flirted with Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
They clearly had two guys that, while I don't believe are going to win a Super Bowl, are successful quarterbacks in Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold in their building. They chose to go with this guy. Kevin O'Connell is a phenomenal coach, and everybody says he's the QB whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, is he just speaking too loudly for J.J. McCarthy, or what's happening here? And J.J. McCarthy was coached by, in college, Jim Harbaugh, and the QB whisperer, Kevin O'Connell, traded up to get this guy. I'm very confused as to what his career has been so far because uneven is a compliment. He has had, a good quarter here and there, if that. He's been injured. I'm very confused.
They slow rolled him back from injury for Carson Wentz?
Yep. Well,
he is easily the fourth best starter in the NFC North, and he's probably played the fifth best of quarterbacks in the NFC North. Because Malik Willis, every single time, I thought Malik Willis on Sunday gave them a spark.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
He did.
A lot of fans calling for more packages with Willis involved.
I got into an argument this morning with Dan Orlovsky on our show, and because Dan said, Jordan Love carried the Packers on Sunday. I'm like, in what way did I know I was just complimentary of him, but I didn't think Jordan Love carried them.
His team was dropping balls like crazy.
Yeah.
And for him to not completely collapse, and I know it sounds stupid because he's getting paid how much money per year,
Don't
but
worry
like
about them. The money's irrelevant in the moment. No, I'm saying in the moment. In the moment, it's kind
You're
of.
not thinking about it when
No,
you're on the
I am.
football
I'm
field.
thinking about it. I'm like,
no,
they're paying
the
this guy.
football player's not thinking about it.
I agree with Matt.
I get it. But the fact that he didn't have a collapse and he didn't lose the game for them, I think says a lot about Jordan Love.
But they got back into it because of Willis. And
They did.
And that
It gave him a
Savion
spark,
Williams,
like
Christian
you said.
Watson play was important. But Malik Willis has played better football over the last 2 years than J.J. McCarthy, has he not?
Yeah.
Very true.
Well, the one thing with McCarthy, you mentioned the Harbaugh, was someone pointed out, and I wish I saw what football analyst said it, but basically at Michigan, Jim Harbaugh ran the ball, J.J. McCarthy never threw it. When Jim Harbaugh had Andrew Luck at Stanford, he let it rip. So trust the college head coach who knew what he had in J.J. McCarthy and knew what he had in Andrew Luck and said, J.J. McCarthy is not a guy I'm going to let rip and let it go.
Is that a fair comp, though, to say that he is not as good of a thrower as Andrew Luck?
But they're both first-round picks. I mean,
well, one's one overall, and one's, in my opinion, was a generational pick that the Colts ruined because of horrific drafting around him.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting way of looking at it. I may look at it a little differently. I look at great coaches have multiple systems they could run, and if they have a player come through, like this is right for this year's team, then do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Favre and Rodgers are not the same, right? And Mike McCarthy and Mike Holmgren and Matt LaFleur, they were good with all of these guys, but it wasn't 100% the same. So I don't know. I mean, I know it's different people, but it's an interesting
Harbaugh
way of
had
looking
Blake
at it.
Corum.
But
If you have a good running back, you use the running back.
Unless you had Andrew Luck.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right. So, Matt, I want you to tell us about Odyssey in a second here, but I'm going to give away a case of High Life to caller number
10.
Caller number 10, 844-770-3776. Caller number 10 wins a case of High Life, 844-770-3776. Caller number 10 wins a case of High Life.
And with that High Life, you know what would go great with it?
Yogurt.
That delicious Odyssey Feta, made right here in Wisconsin. 10 gallons of delicious Wisconsin milk makes 1 pound of that Odyssey Feta. They've got so many different flavors. So if you're looking to get your Greek on with the sweet heat, the Mediterranean herb, the peppercorn, the regular or the low fat, and a whole lot more, check out Odyssey wherever you get groceries because they're nationwide, baby.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
The Barry Alvarez Show, live from Ruth Chris Steakhouse with Jesse Nelson, Tarek Sala, Derek Engler, Barry Alvarez.
Amen.
Amen, Barry.
So you
Amen,
can tell
Derek.
Rutledge that.
Amen, Molly.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Molly, what is bothering you about this voice? Why are you getting so sweaty?
Presented by Coors Light. on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Home is where the heart is, and at the heart of every home is a warm furnace. Let Shackelford Heating and Cooling ensure your residence receives the best Dane County has to offer. HVAC repair since 1986, their experienced contractors are Carrier certified, specializing in replacements and service for residential customers. Plus, they offer affordable financing and energy-saving solutions. Schedule your install or maintenance evaluation today at shackelfordheating.com. Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Quality work guaranteed.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love Zoa Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a Zoa Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-578-3203. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-578-3203. That's 800-578-3203. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
Shop the Pig! Thanksgiving's coming, and Piggly Wiggly's got everything you need to feed a family of 10 for less than $40. That's right, your holiday meal for 10, all for under $40, including Jenny-O turkeys for just 39 cents a pound. And while you're here, don't forget to sign up for the new Pig Points Rewards program, where the more you shop, the more you earn, and the more you save. So make this Thanksgiving easy, affordable, and delicious at your local Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
The High Life Dive Bar giveaway is brought to you by Miller High Life. Celebrate local dives with the champagne of beers. Miller High Life.
Congrats to John and McFarland. He's living the high life. He wins a case of High Life, courtesy of our good friends with Frank Distributing. Jim Matt Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio.
Does he want me to bring that back for him? Like,
What's
everyone in McFarland knows each other, so I can just grab that for you.
And then you're going to hang out and have a couple with them?
Yeah, of course. Like,
Yeah.
it'll be a
It's your
22-pack at that
Yeah,
point.
Yeah, it's your tax. Matt Hamilton, Molly Brown, Primetime Lorshan behind the glass. Evan Cohen is sticking around with us for another segment.
This song hits much better. It's a great song, but it hits so great in the headsets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this is awesome. Wow.
Well, Steve Winwood?
Yep. Wait for the end of the show, the earworm.
Yes.
That song, I will find myself singing that on the elevator, our closing song, all the time.
What music are you into?
I've got quite the variety. I love like classics like this, but I also like indie stuff that no one else has heard of. Also, sometimes popular music. Like for some reason, I got really into that Golden song. From,
That song's
great.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's just really good. It's not my
kids
fault
love
that
that.
it's in a movie that's super popular.
Yeah, that's an earworm song.
Molly, what about you? What are you into?
I'm like 90s, early 2000s, that kind of vibe.
Stuff
And
you grew
Taylor
up
Swift.
with. Yeah.
What?
92,000s what? That's just years?
Like R&B, rap, pop.
Like R&B, like
country,
like real art, like John B. You know what John B is?
No, but I heard you talking about him on your show this morning. See,
Yeah.
I listen.
Like I didn't know how much you had your ear to the streets. Okay, all right, I got you.
I mean, I'm not super in the streets, but a little
Clearly.
bit here and there.
Jim?
Yeah, I mean, it's the early, like Tupac, Biggie, all of that. So a lot of hip hop then. And then as I get older, somehow I've just acquired liking like Jimmy Buffett and stuff my dad liked. Like all of a sudden I'm like, because it's nostalgic. I'm like,
I've started to like Petty a lot.
Yes, Petty's another one. Fleetwood Mac is a big one that I've stumbled into. Then I got into Tom Petty afterwards.
Nobody asked, but I'll answer. I have become absolutely obsessed with someone that I cannot stop listening to, and I don't know anyone else that knows him. He's brilliant. He's one of the greatest songwriters of this generation, and he's an artist also. John Bellion. No. You know him?
I do know John Bellion.
Of course, Ryan does.
He is unbelievable.
Is he the one who composed most of the movie Soul? Isn't he?
I don't know the answer to that one, but you may
it's
be
a Disney
right.
movie. Soul came out back in like 2020 during COVID-ish. Where people like it's a kids movie, but it's a very life or death movie, and it's beautiful, gorgeous piano music.
He has an unbelievable story where he had a song that came out that was a huge hit. All Time Low was the song, or like something like that.
Yeah, I see it on his
And
Google.
it was a huge hit, but he had a terrible record contract. So he's like, I'm out. Because I can't keep doing music and not actually making money. So I'm just going to, because in his contract, it was for him to be the artist. So he flipped the script and for like 6 or 8 years, made music for everyone else because he could profit off of it until his contract ran out. So like Bieber, Holy Anytime, or whatever it's called, not Anytime, Anyone, Adam Levine and Maroon 5 Memories, he did that. He had like so many songs that he wrote because he couldn't actually perform. Because the contract was so bad.
That's wild.
That is, yeah.
It's all more wild. Like, why didn't you read that contract and think like, hey, you know what? If it does go my way, this is a bad contract for me.
Matt, that is a great point because I've seen interviews with this guy where he's like, I know I signed it. I screwed up.
Yeah.
But that was his only way of offsetting it. I don't know. Anyway.
No, the music industry is fascinating.
It's so weird.
There's so
it's
much.
like, LeBron, Jordan Love signed a bad contract, so he'll just coach the Packers instead.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Well, as you mentioned, like I listened to the audiobook of Stevie Nicks, and a lot of it, I didn't realize she wrote a lot of songs for Tom Petty. Tom Petty wrote a lot of songs for her. So, like, the fact that other people write songs for other famous people and then they're performed by them is like a major thing, and that's where they make all their money.
Ed Sheeran, almost every pop star is Ed Sheeran is written for. Like, so many of the songs, you're like, what? That's his too? And it's like, why didn't you keep that? It's like, I thought it was better for this person.
Wow.
It's remarkable.
That's pretty cool. That's like it makes it feel like they're all buddies, at the top of their game.
That
and
and
he's
you
like,
get
you know
so
what?
rich,
I
it
know
doesn't
that this
matter.
is for you.
Yeah.
Well, and you still get paid off. I mean,
Like-
someone else writes it, and the fame is less important.
I
You
could
get a
do
lot of
this
money.
song justice, but you can make this song great. And like having that recognition, I think, is also very impressive.
Well, that's a great point because you think about any industry out there. It's like, all right, so Coach Fickle's getting ready for Saturday. I have this great play that'll work against Illinois, but let me give it to Michigan instead. Like what? But that's what happens.
Kind of, yeah.
That is crazy.
So while we still have Evan here, we haven't gotten a
I'm
lot
hoping not
into
to die.
No. Well, I meant here in the Everlight Solar Studio and in the city of Madison. I want to continue to make suggestions for Evan, and you can chime in 844-770-3776. That's Carbos Talking text line. List is more. Ryan, you mentioned you had some audio that Evan, I don't know if you've seen this one or not. I'm going to die on this hill even after the conversation.
Suggestions for what Michelle Smallman and others who are coming into Madison should do in Madison.
Right, but this one is specific to Evan since they are in town. That Matt made a suggestion, and you guys kind of bounced around. This is where I thought Matt was going with this conversation off air. I feel even better about my take here, but let's play the clip and see if Evan agrees with me.
It's Friday fish fry. I know Jim's never had one. It's got to be done.
I don't think Evan would eat a fish fry.
Why not?
Because it's disgusting.
It's Jim. That's
It's
like
gut
your
rot.
opinion, man, and it's
gut
not
rot?
gut rot.
I don't know
delicious.
if it's gut rot. I mean, I've never had it, but like I don't.
Fried. Again, you can fry a shoe. It's fried fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Still left
But
me
don't
from
get
yesterday.
cod. Don't get cod because that's a waste. Get
cheap.
like bluegill or perch or something.
So it's associated with
Just the thought of fish. Just get.
So you don't like fish, Molly?
I hate fish. I hate seafood. I hate all the things. Again.
You guys are right. I would not do a fish fry. That wouldn't be for me.
Do you eat fried foods?
Yeah, I would eat fried foods, but I wouldn't eat. Why, do I look healthy to you?
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Yes.
You look
Is that weird to say?
Yeah.
You said you got off the treadmill.
Oh, I run every day, but that doesn't mean I'm healthy.
I mean,
Evan, you should start doing your show from the studio more
I know,
often.
seriously,
apparently.
thank you, Brian. Yeah, the compliments. No, and I don't want to be as judgy as Jim was, but it's just not for me. I just don't like fish as much as I love seafood. I don't like fish, and I think there is a major difference between the two.
Okay.
And you having been a chef, I'm saying you're a chef.
Okay.
You said you're a cook. With how you've described things, to me, you're a chef.
Hey, and you have a chef's coat from Risco Steakhouse in Middleton because we love to go out there, and every time you go out there, you try to tell Lee what he's doing. You can go out there for the sizzle, swizzle, and swirl happy hour. So you have a chef's jacket with Bruce Chris on it.
Okay. Okay.
You're a wino.
All the chefs out there, I'm not a chef. All the ones who aren't, I'm a chef.
That's a good line. So the difference between like a fish fry and seafood is night and day. But what is so great in your mind about a fish fry? Is it the actual food or the camaraderie or what is it?
The ambiance of it. Like,
so where would you go?
You're going to a supper club.
So
supper
that's
club?
the thing. The place we're going tonight is very much supper club vibes. So
And they have a great perch fish fry tonight on Fridays. Well,
It's
on
not a
Fridays.
Friday.
Thursday. Tomorrow. Tomorrow they do.
So go back tomorrow, Evan.
This is bad. He has a loose idea what day it is.
Yeah.
Every day's Friday for Matt, to be fair. So.
Did you get your nap in today?
I did not. I was working hard this morning.
Matt, when did you find out the kickoff time for the Badgers against Illinois?
Oh, God.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
When? On the show?
Yeah, on the show, because I was like, oh, yeah, tailgate's at.
Why does it have to be at 6:30 at night?
It's horrible.
Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah.
For the prime time,
I
baby.
don't get it.
Illinois, Wisconsin.
Well, how will
Two
the attendance
Midwestern
be?
teams clash.
Not full. I think it'll be. I do think that there's a little bit of juice though, since they beat Washington. It does feel slightly different. Maybe I'm just biased or misperceiving that, but I just feel like there's a little bit of a different, I don't know, tone
We're
around.
really
it.
good against teams ranked 20 or.
Oh, really good because they beat
20 and 5.
So
beat them one time during Luke Fickell's tenure.
We're 1-0 against teams ranked between 20 and 25 this year.
Washington was the least attended game that I've been to as a fan or covering it. But it was sleet. It was the first nasty day of weather. It was a really special experience though to be there because it's like those who were there were diehards. Like they knew who Carter Smith was, the fourth string quarterback.
Tell me about him, okay? Because I want to understand that.
So
is he the guy that I, as a fan and an alum, can latch onto and feel like, all right, this is now going to head in the right direction?
Is he going to stay here?
If he gets this win with the one over Washington and then having a good first half against Indiana and then having a win here against Illinois,
he threw for
might
98
be.
total yards against Indiana.
Yeah,
so
but the first half was over half his yards. He had a great pass.
Yes,
and the defense held him in it. I'm just saying, Evan, in today's landscape of NIL, he was able to sit long enough where this is still his redshirt season. So he's still a redshirt freshman.
So he has 4 after this?
He still has 4 after this.
Yeah. Wow.
If he plays well here and gets another top 20 to 25 win, and he's 2-0 against teams that are in the 20 to 25 range in ranking, he's gone.
Wait, so you're saying that Molly said twice. Molly said twice he's leaving. You're saying that you're
No. I'm just saying that the landscape of college athletics, like you don't know who's going to stay, and if he starts having success, is he going to want to stay at Wisconsin? Is Wisconsin going to be that great of a program to stay here?
But look at your face for people watching on the YouTube stream.
No. I know I need Botox. Okay, thanks for reminding me.
What? That's not what I was saying.
Savage.
I'm saying.
Why are you always frowning?
No, I wasn't even saying that. I'm saying like you're squinting your eyes and ready to fight about how frustrated you are. And how factually you're saying, oh, if this player is good and this player outperforms his contract, so to speak, it's not to stay here, it's for someone else. Okay. But that's a gut punch for someone like me who's an alum who was here from 98 to 02 where no one would leave this school. I remember we had a backup quarterback who left to go to Yale once because for academics. He never played. I don't know why I remember that. But, like, we had no one that wanted to leave, ever. You wanted to, for guys that were graduating for after 4 years that would be first-round picks, they would be like, can I stay a fifth year? And now you're telling me if someone's good, they're just going to leave?
I mean,
that's a gut punch.
Okay, so let's all imagine ourselves as being Carter Smith, right? We have this much time left, right? Carter Smith, that's his name? Okay.
I give
you gave me a look that I was like nervous that I said his name wrong.
No, you said it right. I was just giving a little background on him as well. So the reason why everyone's so excited about him is that he initially committed to Michigan.
Oh, that's our equipment over there.
Our 4-star quarterback committing to Michigan. And
speaking of Michigan, Jim, do you want to correct something?
Yeah, Michigan was ranked number 20 when they beat the Badgers. Michigan, the Wolverines.
Oh, that's right.
So they're 1-1 against teams ranked 20 to 25.
Boo.
But you could just lower it to 23 to 25 because weren't they 23? Washington.
They were.
Yeah.
Why are we getting away? No context. Go back to this.
Yes. See, I had a good question.
Yeah.
So if you were Carter Smith, all of us, and you had success, let's say you beat a couple ranked teams, and then you ended up being decently good, and you started to get interest from other schools, better schools. What is happening?
The lights just went out.
What was that?
I
think it's because we all were so still for so long. No, we have these banners behind, or step and repeats behind Matt Hamilton and Evan Cohen. These are light censored where they will turn off if nobody's moving around.
That's going to be a problem tomorrow.
Yeah. So, Ryan,
so.
you're just going to have to come in and just wave your hand around.
It's just the ambiance.
They're going
My goodness.
again. Oh boy.
There we go.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Hold on.
Yeah. All right, there we go. I don't think that's going to help because it's behind the signs there. So, we'll get to that, but go ahead.
Anyways, if you have a little bit of success as Carter Smith in his shoes, you have this many more years. You're so young in college, and you start getting interest from other bigger programs. Are you going to go to other bigger programs that are going to offer you more money? Because I don't think Wisconsin's going to offer you money.
Molly, here's the problem. If you're asking me with my sensibilities as me pretending I'm him, my answer is no, because I went to school here, I graduated here, and my wife went to school here, she graduated from here. My life is so much better because I was a student and still a member of the alumni at the University of Wisconsin.
I get it, yeah.
Now, I also was not offered millions of dollars to go to another student radio station.
That's fair.
I don't know what I would have done.
Like, I just feel like if he had two of the exact same offers in front of him, the Badgers as they are now, and let's say Michigan.
You're going to Michigan.
No doubt there's a better situation for football in Michigan right now. I don't see what the appeal is anymore for Wisconsin to keep the students.
Right, because Wisconsin in this scenario, what I was trying to set up was the safety school. He was kind of left without a school. So
you should have given the context.
But yeah, so the Badgers scooped him up late. Because they were
Where
a
did he
safety
want to
school.
go?
Michigan. But they recruited someone over him.
They got the other guy.
Right, but he wasn't committed.
Underwood?
Yes, but when Carter was committed, Underwood was not there.
Right.
And so once he came through, then he came to Wisconsin.
Yeah, you're not playing over him.
So yeah, it was. It's a
salary
safety.
He got.
Right, it's a safety school for. So that's why I would say he's definitely gone.
But the counter to the counter is, why am I having such success so early in my college career? Oh, maybe I just fit with this coach, with this program, with this system, and maybe if another school's offering me $10, but the Badgers can only offer me $8, maybe the difference between the $2 is just that clearly I know it can work here because that's why they're offering me $10, because it's working here. And I have 4 more years left. And the reality is if I'm good and I'm this good, I won't need all 4 because maybe I can go to the NFL. But this is where probably the program mindset has to change because we, as a program forever, led by Coach Alvarez, have this kind of, you've got to work your butt off to prove it. And then once you prove it, you got to prove it again, and then prove it again, and prove it again. And that's what makes him the iconic Hall of Fame coach that he is. Because you recruit, and then you basically de-recruit, is what it's called forever in coaching, where, all right, I got Jim Rutledge. Cool. Well, now you're here. You've done nothing here. That's cool that you were great in high school. You've done nothing here. You got 4 to 5 years to be good here. And I'm not going to treat you like a 5-star. The 5-star gets you here. Now you have to be 5 stars here. And so the reality now is Wisconsin as a program, what we probably have to do is ante up for unproven and bet on future success, not on past. And that's the reality. And that's probably uncomfortable because Chris McIntosh was raised with Coach Alvarez. When did he start playing? How old was Mac when he started? I don't mean when he was on the team. I mean when he actually started playing. Tausch took 5 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Mac was probably a little bit earlier, but yeah, 19, probably a teenager, maybe 20. So 2 or 3 years here, yeah.
Find out when McIntosh really started playing.
Yes.
Because he was, that's when I was in school, when he was at one of the tackles along with Aaron Gibson. And he was a first-round pick by the Seahawks. And so it worked out for him. But I don't know that it was upon arrival. I don't know that he was in the
pretty rare at
Smith.
Wisconsin in general, to your point. Most of the guys have to sit for a bit. One thing, and you can chime in on this 844-770-3776. Carbos Talking Text line list is more. Evan, you were kind of offended that maybe Wisconsin is a starter school for the premier prospects, but is it offending you more that Wisconsin could be a safety school for premier prospects or a starter school for premier prospects, football specifically?
Well, a safety school would allow for us to keep that player for 4 to 5 years. Oh, I didn't want to go here initially, but then I ended up here. Oh, my God, this place is amazing. I don't ever want to leave. Mm-hmm. I get 4 to 5 years potentially out of that player. A starter school means that someone, use baseball terminology, the opener. We're the opener. Somebody else is pitching the rest of the 8 innings. That's not us. So I'd rather be a safety school than a starter school.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd agree.
Was that a debatable question?
Well, if you are the safety
Jim will
school,
debate you now.
Yeah, you want somebody to leave?
No, but that doesn't mean they're not going to leave as your safety school.
Might mean you get a better player,
the safety
but
school
just for
doesn't
1 year.
Yeah, safety school doesn't guarantee. Yes, to Matt's point, that they're going to stay forever.
Well, guess what? We're not good with the starter school with the 1 year thing, and I'll tell you why. Because Russell Wilson is not celebrated the way that I think he should be at the University of Wisconsin, and he was only here for 1 year. So historically, if you look at what we celebrate the out-of-nowhere people. We celebrate the people that are going to be here for a long period of time. We celebrate whoever you deem to be the greatest players in Wisconsin history. And I know J.J. Watt went to Central Michigan first, but the reality is, of just the people that we know and we interact with. Tausch is celebrated because he never left, right? Now, I don't know where he would go. Nobody wanted him. But
I thought there was he was on his way out the door, and then someone grabbed him.
Back to the farm.
I thought he was transferring to a D. We'll have to ask him. He was going to go to a D2 school. And a coach figured out.
He's not going to Michigan.
No,
whatever.
No.
Joe Thomas is celebrated because he was here the whole time, right?
And then in Cleveland the whole time.
Right. But I'm saying that's what Bollinger.
Yeah.
We celebrate Ron Dane.
That's my concern.
Does Ron Dane leave today?
Yes.
If Ron Dane, November 13th, 99, I want to say was the day he broke the record. So that would have been his senior year, I would assume, obviously.
A week ago today. Huh? You said November 13th.
Yeah, 99.
Okay.
Yeah, nailed it.
Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would have been probably his senior year. That would have been, because I was there against Iowa. So that means he was already, I want to say his freshman year bowl game was against Utah, if I'm not mistaken, that he started racking up a lot of numbers. And so that year, then into the second year, oh my God, it's Ron Dane. You're saying if he did that today, he's out?
Yes, and that's my concern.
He'd get a call from a SEC school that could offer him more money, and I think right now, at the end of the day, dollars is the biggest thing.
So we just shouldn't have a football program.
Well, we can't have a football program the way that you remember it, I remember it, the way Barry and Tarek and Derek and everyone else remembers it. And fans are going to have to get over the fact in football, they're going to be one and done, even if they're not freshmen. It could be a senior one and done. That's what's working for basketball. They bring in the olds, the 22, 23-year-olds who are grown men going against teenagers, and it's working for Greg Gard. And they're one and done guys.
But you can have one or two of those.
But I think this is...
I don't know that you can have one or two on a football team and all of a sudden clinch everything. That we're good to go.
Right.
Like Miami should be in the college football playoff, but Miami brings in Carson Beck, who I don't think is particularly great, honestly, as a quarterback, but that's going to be their model, and next year you'll see, I think they'll end up, if I had to bet on it, with Lenora Sellers, the South Carolina quarterback, and they'll churn that way. But if it doesn't end up where you want it to end up, what is it exactly?
But then you're at least building excitement every year. Then
am
you're
I right
more
about
money
the
every
Utah
year?
Bowl game? Or am I wrong about
the
that?
Utah Bowl game I could not find. I did find the stats for Chris McIntosh, though.
Yeah.
He started 50 career games in over 4 years, so he was starting
right away.
Okay.
All right. My apologies.
After 1 year, do you think he stays with the Badgers? An offensive lineman like that?
That's a great question to ask him.
Yeah.
You started, I didn't realize this, so you started your entire freshman year per primetime. If it was today, would you leave?
It's a great one.
He's never going to say yes, obviously, because why would he leave his own program?
Right.
But that's the predicament we are now in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we have to get out.
There's not enough money here.
Yeah.
Why? Nolan, hold on. Nolan, I'm on the air live on ESPN
So
Madison.
I just don't this is my concern, Evan. Is we heard Tarek and Barry and everyone get mad at Jesse Nelson for asking, can you be as good as Illinois? We can't live in the past, and we can't recruit in the past, and we can't have the type of system we had in the past. It has to, and I think that's why Luke Fickell was brought here. I think Mac recognizes that, and that's why he brought Fickell in, and Badger fans don't like any of this, and it's not Luke Fickell's fault. It's everyone's fault who thinks the way that Evan thinks and the way that I think of, like, we need our guys to be here forever.
NIL shouldn't have changed the landscape of Badger football.
I think we should only give NIL money to offensive linemen.
That
and running backs.
We won't need to in that scenario.
That's a good point because we'll have offensive linemen.
Give as much NIL money to offensive linemen and then find a running back who has no opportunities but is good enough. Find a quarterback who understands I don't give the ball to the other team, but I may not be able to throw it 60 yards. Find wide receivers who are looking to block because we are never going to be a high-powered offense. It's never going to happen. But what we should be is eating the defenders for dinner.
Yeah.
And you should have all of the great offensive linemen that come out of this great state, and that's where the money should go. And that no one is paying for the big offensive linemen. They're paying for defenders. They're paying for quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs. Mm-hmm. You have to. Joe Thomas and I were talking about this on Wildy and Tausch the other day. You have to find value where others don't. That's Moneyball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would run the wishbone. I don't give a crap. I don't care if a quarterback throws 0 times a game. Don't care. If we can run the football because we have the best offensive lineman, if we have 5 Chris McIntoshes, then go. Do it. That's our only way.
Amen.
All right. Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton.
Is that Barry or Derek?
That's Derek.
Amen.
By the way,
that was
your
pretty good.
Utah State question, what was it again?
Utah
State. That's
No, he said Utah.
Barry's,
You got Jordan Love on your mind.
Ron Dane's bowl game, the first bowl game that Ron Dane played in.
His freshman year. I was looking up his 1999 stats. He killed Murray State to begin the season, in case you were wondering.
I wasn't.
That was very high on my wondering list there.
As it should have been.
He had a massive game against Hawaii, too, if we're just naming random games that he had good games in.
Why wouldn't we?
He had a massive game against everyone.
Right.
What a time to be alive as a Badger
Are
fan.
you going to give us a number, or should I just...
I'm getting there.
Because you were yelling at me about the clock, and now
it was against Utah, the bowl game. He had 30
go.
carries for 246 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Against who?
Against Utah in the Copper Bowl.
You have an interesting brain.
Bowl.
Yeah.
The amount of things that you've pulled today,
What's the most impressive? I mean, I use impressive. What's the most pathetic?
Pathetic?
Just what impressed you about Evan's memory there? He just doesn't want
Thank
to
you
say
for translating.
Well, now I got the Utah thing in my brain. I'm trying to think of other ones that he
I
talked
remember
about.
because I was in Mexico on a family vacation with other families watching a bowl game that I didn't know I was going to Wisconsin on the bar TV, like a bar restaurant TV. And then when I committed as if somebody was recruiting me, when I decided to go to Wisconsin, I retroactively thought about, I remember watching that running back. He was really good on a bowl game. And I want to say that must have been either a New Year's Eve or a December 30th game.
My goodness.
All right.
I was most impressed when you reset our show for Jim and said it was Jim, Matt, and Molly. I'm Evan Cohen. Here's Jim Rutledge.
Prime time?
It was December 27th.
Wow.
My wife's birthday.
There you go.
That's why you remember it.
Well, she wasn't my wife at the time, but I did know her at the time.
Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. They're custom jewelry. They're locally owned jewelry. They are family-owned jewelry. Thanks, Evan.
Oh, you're welcome.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
I thought you were going to have a longer read there.
If you're looking for a special piece of jewelry for any occasion, Condon Jewelers is always there for you. Condon Jewelers has the best selection of jewelry you'll ever find and guaranteed to have the lowest prices in the Madison area. Free shipping is always available. Visit CondonJeweler.com or call 241-3406 and ask for Jim, the owner, who's at the store every day. Shop locally. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
At Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, you won't have to worry about your old lawnmower pulling a hamstring. They make buying and selling easy. Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is simple, reliable, and unlike your fantasy team this football season, they'll actually deliver. Have equipment taking up space? Let them be your surplus solution. You send it in, they list it, people bid, and you actually win. Bid, buy, sell, and score big today at WisconsinSurplus.com. Because winning isn't just for game day. WisconsinSurplus.com.
I worried about starting over. I knew I was interested in IT, specifically the cloud program, but I didn't have any technical training in that field. Now, at Madison College, I'm surprising myself. I really love the atmosphere of this campus, and my instructors make learning hands-on and engaging. My advice to others? Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau.
There's no second chances. There's no do-overs. We're definitely primed to take that next step. That's the focus and the goal.
This is your Green and Gold Fix on 100.5 ESPN.
It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, pain to get to where you want to go.
This Green and Gold Fix is driven by Metro Ford.
4 of the next 5 games for the Green Bay Packers come against NFC North opponents, including each of the next 3, beginning Sunday at Lambeau Field against the Minnesota Vikings. Quarterback Keyshawn Nixon talks about the importance of the in-division matchups.
All important. We lost to Minnesota twice last year. We lost to Detroit twice last year, and then split with Chicago. So we 1-0 against Detroit. So we're going to get 1-0 against Minnesota and 1-0 against Chicago.
The Packers stand at second place right now in the NFC North at 6-3-1. Only the Bears in front of them at 7-3. Good opportunity to climb Sunday at Lambeau against the Vikings. I'm Alex Stroh.
Purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned Ford at Metro Ford of Madison on the east side today.
We love the Packers. We bleed green and gold. And every time our team takes the field, well, it's pure football bliss. If only there was a way to experience that blissful winning feeling every day. At Associated Bank, we've got you with 10% off Lambeau concessions and 15% off Pro Shop merch. All when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank. It's how Packers fans keep winning on game day and every day. Associated Bank, Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
Prize Picks is the best way to win cash on the Packers, on the Bucks, and whether it's football, basketball, or both, Prize Picks makes every game more exciting. Hey, it's Mark Toscher here with ESPN Wisconsin, and I've been playing Prize Picks, and it is as fun and simple as it gets. Which players are going to go off? Which ones are overhyped? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds, and you can turn your takes into cash. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats, get them right, and you can cash in. And now Prize Picks has stacks. Pick the player up to 3 times in one lineup. You want more on Giannis's threes, assists, rebounds? Stack them all only on Prize Picks. Plus, you can follow other players and copy their lineups in one click in the new Feed tab. And with injury reboots, if your player leaves in the first half and doesn't return, it won't count as a loss. Deposits are fast and easy with Venmo, Apple Pay, and MasterCard, and more. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use that code WI and you get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, that's code WI for Prize Picks. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
This is former Wisconsin linebacker Chris Orr. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a good Karma Brands radio station on Wisconsin.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports Center update brought to you by the Prep Mania State Championship football game. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania with all State 7 championship games can be found exclusively on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. That would be today and tomorrow. And a live look in at the D4 game right now currently going on between Northwestern and Mayville. Northwestern trailing 14-21 with 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Make sure to head over to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel or the ESPN Wisconsin app if you want to be able to follow along live with that one. Then the Green Bay Packers continue their preparations for Sunday's divisional matchup against the Vikings. Finally, some encouraging news for the injury-riddled Packers as running back Josh Jacobs returned to action and went through individual drills at practice. He's continuing to gauge the severity of his knee injury ahead of Sunday's game against the Vikings. Check out Rob Domofsky's work on ESPN.com for further updates on Jacobs' injury and all things green and gold ahead of Week 12. Then the Milwaukee Bucks also back in action tonight facing the 76ers in Philadelphia. Tip-off is at 7 p.m., so pregame coverage starts at 6:30 right here on 1.5 ESPN, Madison's home of the Bucks. Second half hour of Jim Matt Molly starts right now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
No, nobody who Jim is going to try and set me up with is acceptable. I'm sorry.
Hold on, though. I'm too old for you?
36? 10 years my elder? Yes.
What? Bro, I thought we were boys. Now I feel like we're
like you want to be
older
more
uncles.
You're over here with me as the old guy, not with the young folks.
I thought we said don't hurt Matt's feelings today. I'm still an elite athlete, damn it.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. The Mountain Blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbs Talking text line. List is more. And you can watch us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Matt doing his ham cam. You can sponsor that by calling in 844-770-3776.
You can sponsor it by calling us?
Why not? It's not part. If it's an app, like, people listen. People like us. Yeah. Advertising partners are out there.
You want to be a part of the ham cam?
Yeah, the ham cam. People like me. Canopy Wealth Management is an independent fee-based firm specializing in customized investment, portfolio management, tax-aware wealth planning, and personalized client service. They're local professionals. Their team brings over 90 years of collective experience. So contact them today at canopy-wealth.com to get started with them. That's canopy-wealth.com. She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. If you missed some, most of today's show was the Evan Cohen show with Jim, Matt, and Molly, which was fantastic.
Spitting gems.
What?
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
You really are, because nobody knows what the hell you're talking about because you're referencing something from our text change. So go ahead and explain it.
Well, okay, I thought it was self-explanatory.
No, it's not. I barely understand it. I'm on the show.
Is our initials. That's when you set them up, you can spell gems with a J. And
how would that be self-explanatory for anyone other than you?
Oh, because a lot of people think like me.
But why would they think gem is spelled with a J?
Because Jim's here.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Evan. So, like, if they use context clues, they could have figured it out.
It really is a beautiful mind, guys.
Oh, I was like, wait, where does the S come from then?
2 M's. Plural.
Okay.
So what I think of is Gem and the Holograms, which was a cartoon that I grew up with.
I think of Uncut Gems of Adam Sandler.
Uncut Gems. Have you not seen that?
Is that the dumb girl?
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I apologize. I shouldn't have called her that. But what's her name?
I don't remember.
Can't stand her.
But the way he is using gems, it was Jems, like gems, Gem in the band, like it was spelled incorrectly. Uncut Gems is spelled properly.
Yeah.
So that's why. You
make that a drop?
Were you aware that that's how you spelled gems? Or
100%.
Okay.
It still sounded right. I was like, this is good. When Evan's on the show, we're spitting gems.
Reference it with no context.
So every other Thursday, we're just going to be gems.
I told it to Evan, and he liked it.
He felt obligated to laugh.
Yeah, so perfect, yeah.
He had to give you like a pity laugh. Like
that was not a pity laugh. He appreciated it.
I will say, guys, Evan Cohen actually chiming in on the personal talking text line, reminding me that it was Julia Fox was the one who said Uncut Gems
that girl.
in the movie Uncut Gems. It's a big movie guy, Evan Cohen, obviously.
Not as big as you with your podcast.
Yeah. Real issues.
He didn't beat me to it, so he might be a bigger movie guy off of this.
You're normally on point. You're a little bit of a struggle bus today with you.
Well, okay, today a lot's been happening.
You're playing Bordeaux. I bet my life he smoked cigarettes.
Okay,
he
look,
did chew.
I was right about the nicotine. At the very least, both have nicotine.
Yeah, you're right. That is true.
Yeah, but he's like now the poster boy for like the Zins and that kind of stuff. So good for him. Good for Bortle.
All right, let's play Molly's game.
Hi.
A lot going on.
I am looking for Molly. I've been searching everywhere and I can't seem to find Molly.
This is Molly's Game, hosted by America's favorite bookie, Molly Brown.
So, guys, I'm starting to think that we need to come up with some fun bets, like every time that we do Molly's Game. Maybe for like a longer period of time.
Okay.
I don't know what that would be, though, because I think that this one of Ryan going on a date, a blind date, with somebody that we all chose, well, Matt chose, Matt's wife chose.
Yeah.
It's really fun. So I think we should figure out more ways to do that. So I'm open to any and all brainstorming there. But going into this week, we're just going to focus solely on the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings because I'm very interested in this game. So it's going to be just straight predictions today. So first up, passing yards for Jordan Love. What will he have, Jim?
So let's see here.
Let's play Price is Right rules, Ryan. Okay.
Okay.
So if you go over, you lose the closest.
Wow. Appreciate you.
So the Vikings defense has kind of kicked everyone's ass as far as quarterbacks, and none of these quarterbacks have had great games because Brian Flores is still an elite defensive coordinator, even if the offense is stumbling a little bit. So I'm going to say 204 yards.
And 204.
Yep.
Okay.
What did you think he said?
I just 240.
Literally doesn't sound the same
They're close.
at all. Okay. Matt?
I'm going to go over that. I'll say 233.
Ryan?
Can you say the number again? Like the over-under number?
I didn't say an over-under
We're just
number.
picking
I just said
one. Oh, yeah,
straight
we're going.
predictions.
That's right. Price
What
is
do you
Right.
actually think he's going to get?
Which quarterback was it again? I'm sorry. I'm
Jordan Love.
trying to navigate a lot
in
of
a
stuff.
different space right
Seriously,
now.
To be
yes.
fair, we've made his life horrible.
Yeah, it's
Thank you,
kind
Ryan.
of confusing right now.
Jordan Love, it's 4. I'm
Jordan
sorry.
Love against the Vikings, man, I will put it at 235 yards.
It's just getting prices righted.
I don't think he heard you though. That's the
I heard him
problem.
say around 230,
Okay.
but Matt's on the right number. That's a good. That's a good pick.
All right, fair.
I hate prices right rules.
I do too.
All right, guys. The next one here, passing yards for J.J. McCarthy. If you have other suggestions and you don't want to play Price is Right rules, then I am all ears.
Closest. Period. If Jim guessed
right, maybe next week.
205
Maybe next week.
or
Why don't you
3.
like Price is Right rules? Like this is
So
how
you're
the games are
saying
played.
if you guess 203, we all lose because that's 1 yard lower than the lowest, and nobody gets a point, and you were 1 yard off.
We're taking this way too seriously. We haven't even figured out a bet, so
you
this
can
one
get
doesn't count
boxed
as a
out
bet.
on one side. I got boxed out by Ryan. I only have a 2-point window to win.
All right, so you want to go last? You want to go last? So
Very
you can box them out.
enjoyably have boxed people out in the past. It's just
Yes.
right now you've been boxed out and you're mad about it.
No, I've always had a beef with prices
But
right
you
rules in this.
excitedly box people out when you have the opportunity.
Yes, he does.
That's because that's how you play the game, but it's dumb. It's a dumb game.
All right, Ryan, we'll go to
Anyway.
you first. Passing yards for J.J. McCarthy. What do you think he's going to get?
Which quarterback? Oh, sorry. J.J. McCarthy.
Malik Willis.
Yeah,
At
thank
this
you.
point in time.
This is so tough because I know J.J. McCarthy's been bad, but like the Packers corners against Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkins, like they just need to catch the ball in the flat, and they're gonna. I'm gonna say 225. It's gonna be right neck and neck with
That's
Jordan
funny.
Love.
That's the exact number I had in my head. So
Sure you did.
230.
Okay. Matt, can you box them out? What do you want to do here?
Part of me wants to do 231 and laugh at him, but no, I'm going to go with my original gut and say 207.
Alrighty, next one here. Receiving yards for Justin Jefferson. Matt, you go first.
207. No. We're going to keep him under 100. 92.
Jim?
88. It's the
Ryan.
number I was going to go with anyway. So
Yeah, I'll say 98.
All right, and last one here. Final score prediction. Jim, you first.
do we know the spread off the top of our heads?
It's been 6.5
Fine.
all week.
Okay, so I just like to use it as a context here. So I'm going to say the Packers win 20-14.
Total points is projected at 41 for what it's worth. What'd you say? 20-14?
Yep. The Vikings defense is legitimately good.
It's very good, yeah. Packers defense good too.
True.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. But yeah, sometimes. I will say it is 24-20. Packers.
Did you say who wins?
Yeah, Packers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Matt?
I'll go 27-20 Packers.
You guys all have a lot of faith in them.
I do.
Vikings are, J.J. McCarthy is pretty horrible.
Yes,
Everyone said, I
but
think
the
J.J.
Packers have
McCarthy
almost lost to multiple backup quarterbacks this season. So, the backup quarterbacks that they've played against, I think, are probably better than J.J.
Well,
McCarthy.
the thing with
right
J.J.
now.
is that, he has some throws. You're like, oh, this guy's got it.
Mhm.
He reminds me a lot early on of, Mitch Trubisky.
where there was games where Mitch would have a great game and then be a disaster. And there's certain parts of the field that Mitch just couldn't throw to. And once they were scouted better, it just got worse and worse for him. But he was a game, and every once in a while, he could just pop off. He had like the physical talent to do it. It just, you didn't know what game it was going to be. So that's where JJ is dangerous. And he has the receivers, and the Packers cornerbacks are trash. So
yeah,
it does work.
There's only one sports book you can call the best in the Midwest. It's Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch every game this season. Potawatomi Sportsbook will be open and ready for play. Potawatomi Sportsbook, bet above the rest. This is Jim, Matt, Molly.
Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Also, just to do show policy, got to get Jim, Matt, and Molly tattooed on your buttocks if you're going to host the show. So.
If you're going to host or produce?
You guys can.
You guys are going to find a new producer. I'm sorry, guys.
Good
Matt,
content.
I'll probably find a
Matt,
spot.
you're not
I can
good
find
at
a
that.
spot for it. Yeah, I can throw a little JMM somewhere.
Big dumper.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC. Close but not enough. A tipped cap from Barry Alvarez for Wisconsin football's effort against second-ranked Indiana. Coach hoping the outing serves as a building block for the program. His words from the latest episode of the Barry Alvarez Show.
I thought our guys, obviously, they weren't intimidated. They went out there and felt that they had a chance to win and went after them, but weren't strong enough to hold up the 4 quarters. And we have to get to the point where we're not celebrating moral victories. And competing for a half is not good enough. We've got a long, long way to go.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% financing for up to 6 years.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
When it's game day in Madison, you know what that means. Pizza Hut time. Unlimited large one-topping pizzas, just $7.99 each. Or your team at home can load them up with 3 toppings for $9.99. Perfect for kickoffs, watch parties, or that fourth quarter comeback from your living room. Fuel your crew, fill the table, and keep the good times rolling all game long with Pizza Hut. Order now for delivery or carryout at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Madison.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Every team needs captains and playmakers, and Madison and Dane County Pizza Hut locations are looking for both. They're hiring managers to lead the crew and drivers to deliver big wins and pizzas. Find part-time or full-time roles with flexible hours, plus full benefits for those who work 30 or more hours per week. Whether it's running the huddle or making plays on the road, there's a spot at Pizza Hut for you. Apply today at jobs.pizzahut.com. That's jobs.pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
Win a pair of tickets to see Green Bay host Chicago on December 7th, which includes access to Green Bay's upscale tailgating destination, the Tundra Trio. 3 upscale homes just steps from the stadium, featuring next-level pre- and post-game festivities with gourmet food and premium drinks. Thanks to Dr. Pepper and ESPN Wisconsin. Enter to win now at ESPNWisconsin.com. Wherever you watch the game, nothing hits like the bold signature flavor of Dr. Pepper. Enjoy an ice-cold Dr. Pepper during your next visit to McDonald's. No purchase necessary. Enter by November 23rd.
The holidays bring sparkle and light to the season. The same way Goodman's Jewelers has been bringing the sparkle with our custom pieces since 1933. Generations have relied on our trust, service, and selection. This holiday, shop local. Shop Goodman's Jewelers in the heart of Madison, touching hearts with Goodman's sparkle and light. 220 State Street. Find our extended holiday hours at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
Have you been waiting to buy your next home? Stop. Now is the time to get housed. What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Nobody has a crystal ball to know what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better the chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to help start your search. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get house.
Hey, Matt Hamilton here to tell you about the delicious Odyssey Brands, a family-owned company crafting award-winning cheese right here in Wisconsin for over 4 generations. Made with locally sourced milk, Odyssey brings bold, Greek-style flavors straight to your table. From savory, crumbly feta to rich and creamy Greek yogurt, every bite is a taste of tradition and quality. You can find Odyssey products at most major retailers nationwide and online. Odyssey, crafted in Wisconsin, loved everywhere, dairy done right.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and Southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Madison's financial challenges need a Dane County-based bank. Starion Bank is a full-service community bank that delivers quality big bank services with a local approach. We are proud to be there for any budding entrepreneur or small businesses, helping them exceed their financial goals from banking to lending to cash management. Visit a banker at one of our convenient branches in Middleton, Monona, or Sun Prairie. Starion Bank, taking you farther.
Celebrate the season of Audi at Audi Madison. Take advantage of 1.99% APR for 72 months when you purchase a 2025 Audi Q5 Quattro. National customer credit is good towards the purchase, finance, or lease of a new Audi, but is only available until December 1st. Check out AudiMadison.com to see current inventory and specials. Start your adventure at Audi Madison today, off the Beltline and Rimrock Road.
Ho, ho, ho!
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Jim at Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studio. I'm Jim Outlet alongside Molly Brown and the famous Matt Hamilton. Primetime Warshine behind the glass.
Yeah, baby.
Go be a winner. Go to Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho-Chunk Gaming Madison. We're going to have Ryan decide a little debate here as we start throwing stones.
1, 2, 3,
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
All right, so debate.
Yeah, so Matt, we all can agree that Matt has a tendency to humble brag / brag, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it humble usually.
They both do. That is the
Well,
problem.
no. Matt likes to humble brag. Jim likes to give himself credit whenever and wherever possible.
Yes.
Which is a little different, I would say.
Yes. But
Okay.
describe the conversation that you just had with Matt there.
So we were just talking about Wicked, and we were just saying like, oh yeah, like Ariana Grande, whatever. And then Matt was like, oh, I met Ariana Grande. And I was like, when did you meet Ariana Grande? And he said, I don't know, what year? 2018?
Oh, no, 2022.
Okay. And he said, because he was on The Voice.
When I was on The Voice.
What?
So I rolled my eyes.
What?
And then he says, oh, because we taught Blake Sheldon how to curl. And then we played guitars after. Or whatever. I don't even know what you said.
Well, and then they brought us out to, like, make him an honorary team member. We brought him a jersey, and we were on like, The Voice.
I am curious to ask Matt, though. Feel free to humble brag here or just brag. Who is the coolest person that you've ever taught how to curl? Because you've done it with Jason Kelsey now. You've done it with Jared Allen when he first started. You did it with Blake Shelton, apparently.
I love that you asked that question because this is the thing. We give Matt so many opportunities to brag. We did it in front of Evan. We did it today, right? So, like, he doesn't need to come up with the shoehorned ways into brag as well because we give him the floor to brag.
Oh, now are you being nice to him?
No, but we do give him the floor.
Jim, did you want to say what you said to me?
No, I want him to answer the question and still get his flowers. Go.
Okay. I think one of the coolest ones probably. Are you saying the coolest one or the one that was like the biggest name?
I would say who you thought was the coolest. And okay, give us both. Yeah.
I mean, the biggest name, especially right now, is probably Jason Kelsey.
Yeah,
right?
given right now for sure.
At this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of the coolest was, ironically enough, Dierks Bentley. It was just very casual. Like, I think he actually runs his own Instagram. He had reached out about saying he was coming into Duluth and he thought I was from Duluth. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, I'd love to have you at the show. And I was like, oh, yeah, I can make something like that happen.
Yep.
We went curling. He showed up with his own curling broom that he was given on his tour in Canada. And yeah, we played like a little mini scrimmage. And that was probably the coolest because it just felt like I was meeting up with a buddy at a curling club and we were going to play a little one-on-one.
Yes.
And then his band came and then we, Chris Pies came and we split up teams. And
your buddy Dierks Bentley.
And then I got a chug of Coors Light on stage.
Yes.
At the Dierks Bentley show. It was awesome.
Oh my God.
When Matt did his brag, though, what was your response to it?
She rolled her eyes.
I think I rolled my eyes.
Yeah.
That's usually my normal response to Matt.
Right.
Yeah.
And was I aggressive coming back, Matt? Yeah. But
yeah, you were.
Right.
Why? What did you say? What was aggressive that you
I
said?
said, don't worry now, Molly. He has no reason to be on these shows anymore.
And I said, that is so mean. Why are you being so mean to him? You're just jealous.
That is super mean.
I'm not. I mean, I guess I would say like this. I'm jealous because obviously Matt has. I'm not jealous of Matt. Like, oh, I hate what Matt can do. But obviously Matt's got an opportunity to do a lot of really cool things. If that makes sense.
Like
I'm not
the ESPYs.
like the.
What about Good Morning America?
Why don't you
The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
We don't have a lot of time
Which
left.
time?
So just why don't you let's just list the things that you've done, Matt Hamilton.
Oh, there's just so many. I can't even remember them all. If you guys keep talking, though, I'll find a way to shoehorn them in.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you say curl them in or something like that? Sweep them in there? Come on.
Yeah.
Be a little more creative. At least if you're going to give yourself
Slide it in?
If you're gonna, yeah, there you go.
No,
Slide it in.
don't say that one. We don't need to say that one. Oh, but we don't need to say that one.
True.
Good for you guys. So with Jimmy Fallon, what late night shows have you been on?
Just Fallon twice.
Oh, not good enough for Jimmy Kimmel?
No. Not good
because
enough
it's
for
like an
Jimmy
Olympic thing.
Yeah.
Probably.
So it was NBC.
Gotcha. Any other talk shows?
We did some a morning show, but that was just standing outside and waving. The Today Show, maybe?
Oh, an NBC show again.
Yeah, it was all NBC stuff because it was Olympic adjacent.
Yeah. Just all just baked in to promote the Olympics.
Yeah.
Never once mentioned ESPN Madison, by the way.
No.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple cool cameos in the show.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I do still.
Oh, you got a Madison Sports Hall of Fame award, actually. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, music's over.
It's been Jim Matt and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
See ya.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry?